I heard everybody's debating between the four major cities in the US, and I decided to come in and weigh in on it. We're making it MLB style. First two, it's no debate. Everybody knows these two. If anybody debates it, you're wrong. New York Yankees, need I say more? First of all, not only do they have a rich history, a strong fan base, the most World Series rings won by any team, iconic logos and players, but they're just America's favorite baseball team. They most likely will remain that way. For its culture and significance, people wear the iconic New York symbol with anything. Like, they'll wear it just for a fashion statement. They could know nothing about baseball and still wear a New York Yankees cap or New York shirt. The Yankees are literally not my first team, but I literally had on a Yankees shirt one time. People have been complimenting my shirt all day and asked me if I'm from New York. People know that that is definitely one of the most sought after high market teams to go to. And on top of that, New York is one of the major cities in the US in general. Next, also can't argue, LA Dodgers. Not only do they have the highest winning percentage, being the top team in the NOS for the past decade, but they're just California's favorite baseball team. I'm sorry. San Francisco's good. The Padres are good as well. But the Dodgers are the team people look most to when it comes to California baseball. Winning is definitely one thing to play a part of it, but it's also in LA. Sorry, Angels fans, but Anaheim is a city outside of LA. It's not in the heart of LA like the LA Dodgers. Because they're also a major franchise, they sign some of the most iconic players to build their teams up. They use their money wisely. They just provide such an impact in the city of LA. And of course, New York and LA are two of four major cities in general, but baseball wise, they're definitely in the top two as well, non-arguably. Third one, I feel like also can't be argued upon, but the Chicago Cubs, they're definitely one of the top four cities and then one of the top four MLB teams in these cities. Not only do they have the second oldest ballpark in MLB, and I do know oldest doesn't mean better, but they just have such an Ivy feel and look to it. Like, if people know to go to Wrigley Park just for the historical culture of it, they have so much background and a strong fan base to back them up, especially once they were known as the lovable losers and they finally ended their 108-year drought in the 2016 World Series. That just boosted them up even more. And this year, don't even get me started at how well they're doing. Not to mention, when they partnered with WGN Television, they was able to get their games broadcasted outside of Chicago as well. So they were already getting a lot of notoriety outside of their fan base. And so people know that Chicago is definitely one of the top four cities. The Cubs have to also represent that. Now, this last one doesn't necessarily go with the top four cities in general, because if so, we'll be talking about Atlanta. For baseball-wise, not so much. I'm going to go ahead and throw the Red Sox in there. Boston Red Sox in Massachusetts. They're definitely an iconic team that brings historical significance and relevance into the sport of baseball. They have the oldest ballpark in the MLB. Whether you're a baseball fan or not, or a Boston fan or not, everybody wants to go visit Fenway Park. Experience being next to the Green Monster. Besides the Yankees, they're the most recognizable team and the most sought after and followed team. I think just everything about them, everything surrounding the Red Sox is just iconic. One of the most popular hashtags, hashtag Red Sox Nation, already shows you the community that supports them and backs them up with anything, whether win or lose. And if you want to throw Atlanta in there, don't forget we were the Boston Braves before Atlanta Braves. So, I mean, we could slide them in there. Those are the top four major cities as baseball teams. It's going to be the New York Yankees, the LA Dodgers, the Boston Red Sox, and the Chicago Cubs. In general, though, if you want to talk about the major cities, it's going to be New York, LA, Chicago, and Atlanta.